Right fish? Right. There you go, folks. Look at that schlanter donkey. And that is a healthy fish. Just punching, man. It's one of my favorite things to do this time of the year. They cover a lot of water. I've had 3 bites. The last one sucked it off the hook, and you know, that's a beauty. That's a beauty, Clark. That's a good one. It's fun. Whew. Love it, man. Pull back on that sucker, and it's a big old pig like that. It's good stuff. There we go. Another butterball, just going down this bank trying to get this grass mat, and I flipped over up next to that lay down, and my line just took off. I didn't really have to set the hook, just kind of pulled back. And you know, that's kind of how it is with big rod, big weight, and big line. You do not want to slack line them. And most of the time, all you gotta do is just kind of pull into them. That braid, it's got no stretch. Big old flipping hook, and that's all you gotta do. That fish is built. Look at that. I mean, that's just a beautiful fish. Dang. Just let her go. Look at that, man. I mean, that's what you want to see. Suck that baby down. It was not coming off. Mixing it up, covering some water with this toad, and Get to something that's real thick and juicy while we're punching on them. Seems to be working out just fine. Good old fall weather, man. I love it. Fish start eating a little bit better, makes it easy. Gets tough out here sometimes, most of the time. There you go. Good butter, man. These fish are healthy. Another good solid fish on the old toad, Black Mamba. You know, that fish is way out off the grass. Nice chunky fish. Oh, we got somebody coming. Somebody coming, drop it in there. Let me see it. Go watch the video. Got a big tournament out here tomorrow, or actually in a couple days. A lot of boats running around here. Oh, greenie. Fish are healthy. Definitely getting some bites covering water with this old toad. When the sun comes out, we're gonna start punching again, but conditions just ain't right for the punch rig. All right, let's talk about what we've been using today to catch these fish. First of all, we started out punching, and I like to put 2 bobber stops on my line. It just keeps that weight from sliding. And a lot of times throughout the course of the day, you'll actually wear out one of these, so you got like a backup. 1.25 ounce weight, 5/0 flipping hook, snelling it. I did a video not too long ago on snelling a hook. You know, normally I just San Diego jam knot, but I was having some problems, so I've been snelling it from now on. It gives it that camming action. And just a Reactions Innovations Sweet Beaver, something in a green pumpkin hue, 50-pound braid, and I'm just throwing a Lew's reel. And I've got this is a Hawgz Custom Light rod. It's a 7'11". You need something that's heavy, but it has a little bit of a soft tip, something that's got a little bit of a parabolic bend on the tip that allows you to pitch accurately. You can make accurate pitches, and when you do hook the fish, a little bit of flex kind of keeps them pinned. Now that was something that I was using when the sun was out, but it got cloudy and it got a little more windy, and the fish got off of that, so we had to make an adjustment. That's when I went to a toad. You know, a toad is something that I really lean on in the fall. This is the bronze eye, the Spro flapping frog, but it's a toad. It says frog, but it's a toad. Black is my favorite color in fall. You can catch them on all different colors. And I'm throwing that on 50-pound braid. The unique thing about this toad is you can cast it out and cover water by just reeling it in, but you can also throw it up on a mat and just twitch it like a normal frog. The only thing you don't get out of this that you get out of a traditional hollow body frog is you can't walk this. But for covering water in the fall, which is what you need to do most of the time, this is a really good bait. There's a bunch of different toads out there, so you know, whatever toad you want, but there is an advantage to being able to cover some water. And this is the Virtus Jewel Acura series. This is their flip pitch rod, 7'6" heavy. I really like this rod. I just kind of had it laying around, didn't really have a use for it, and I took my old frog / toad rod off and put this one on there, and I'm so glad I did. I love it. It's got a nice soft action, and that's kind of important too when you're toad fishing, is you want that fish to be able to grab it and load up a little bit so you don't pull it away from them. My old rod, I had a tendency to pull the bait away from the fish because it was just a little bit too stiff. And this has got plenty of backbone. You know, it kind of starts getting real meaty about the, I don't know, like 6th eye down. So it's got plenty of backbone to get those fish out of the grass, and just a 7-to-1 gear ratio luge reel. But just covering water in the fall is super important. You know, most of my fish were main lake fish. Kind of stayed on the main lake. I did go back in some of the coves, but as the further I got back in the coves, the less bites I got. So as the water cools down, more and more fish are gonna go back further in these coves and stuff. And you'll kind of notice that. You can kind of start sneaking back in the backs of those grass flats and stuff and start catching fish. 65-degree water temperature, 65 to 67 is perfect. I like that 55 to now water temperature. And this bite's going to go on for, you know, it'll go on until the end of November. So it's a fun time to just put a punching rod in your hand and a toad / frog rod in your hand. Just cover water and keep it kind of simple. That one either, eh? Little butterballs, man. Little butterballs. Nice fish. old black mama. It's definitely a deal. That was a good blow up. Good blow up. It's fun. Man, I'll leave a link to this in the description box. You might want to get you one of these. Really good bait. And if you haven't ordered before, I have a discount code from Baitworks, THM10, 10% off your first order. So I don't know, pick you up a bunch of these in different colors. They really work. It's been a really consistent toad for me the last couple of years. Nice. Sir. Look at that, folks. I mean, boom. Right when that toad hit the water, just porpoise, just boom like a dolphin. Man, we had fun out here today. Give me a thumbs up if you appreciate the content. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, man. You got to mix it up. It's just one of those days that felt right. It's fall time. You got to keep that toad in your hand. The sun comes out, things slow down. Pick up that punch rod, start picking these areas apart. Man, that was a phenomenal bite.